Good morning, everyone. It's a great privilege to speak to each and every one of you this wonderful morning. Last year, I did a video on my youth day. If you have not watched it, you can go on my YouTube channel, which is titled Odogu One Comedy. So this year, I decided to change the YouTube channel name to Odogu One Comedy. So it's gonna bring you motivational gospel talks and the best of all comedy skits. Yeah, so this is a new year, and this new year I'm gonna flag it out by speaking on the word from the Lord. This is a message that God gave me some weeks ago, which I decided to share to the world. So right now I'm just gonna paraphrase Ezekiel 37. God took Ezekiel to a valley of dry bone, and the Spirit of the Lord was upon Prophet Ezekiel, and God took him to a valley of dry bones, and the Spirit of the Lord caused him to move around the valley, and as he moved around, he found out that the bones were very dry. And God said, "Son of man, can these bones live again?" He said, "Lord, only you know it." And God said to him, "Son of man, prophesy that these bones may live again." And he did so according to the word of the Lord. And the bones come together, each bones joined together to form a complete skeleton. And Prophet Ezekiel was there to build it. And God said to him, "Son of man, prophesy that tendon and flesh will come upon this skeleton." And he did so, and tendon and flesh come upon the skeleton. And God said to him, "Prophesy that skins will cover this tendon." And he did so. And God said to him, "Son of man, prophesy that breath will come, so that life will be upon this body." And he did so. And God raised a vast army out of a dry bone, an exceeding army out of a dry bone. What I'm trying to say that if God can raise a vast army, an exceeding army out of a dry bone, meaning that God is still in the business of blessing us in this wonderful year 2019. In this year 2019, God revealed to God's servant, my father in the Lord, that this year is going to be a year of divine increment. Meaning that God still loves us. God is still in the business of blessing us. But if only we can look unto the hill. What is so special about this hill? Why is it that Psalm 121 was very, very specific about, "And I will look up unto the hill, for where cometh my help." Where does your help come from? In this year 2019, God does not want us to look the failed government of this country, how the opposition government has been accusing the present government of failure, of poverty, of all that. God does not want us to look upon any politician, but if only we can look unto the hill. God was telling me some days ago that we have not been looking unto the hill. We have been looking on politicians. We have been looking on the state government. We have been looking on the governor. We have been looking on our local government chairman or whatsoever. If only this year 2019 we can look unto the hill. We can look unto Jesus. That's why this morning I'll be speaking on the topic which titled "Looking unto the hill." You know, We have major on the things of this world. We have been looking on fame, money. We want to be famous. We want to be extremely rich. And God just don't want us to look on that, because He can give us all that. But God wants us to seek Him first. That's why He said in His word, in the book of Matthew 6 verse 33, He said, seek first the kingdom of the Lord and His righteousness, and every other things, the riches of this world. What does He mean when He said every other things? It means riches, fame, material things will be added unto Him. But first, we have to seek Him. And how do we seek Him? That's why we need to look unto the hill. Unto the hill is where our help comes from. When I say looking unto the hill, aka also known as looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. God still said in His scripture in the book of Matthew 11:28, He said, come unto me, all ye that are labored and are heavily laden, and I will give you rest. But what was the key word there? He said, come unto me. And how do you come unto Christ this year 2019? You need to look unto the hill. What's so specific about this hill? Why are we looking unto the hill? I know that's what you'll be asking yourself out here. Looking unto the hill is looking unto Christ. Is seeking Christ. You know, the best thing that God did for mankind was that when He sent His only begotten Son, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, who came to die because of Calvary to redeem mankind. If God can do that for us, means that He's still in the business of blessing us. This year 2019, God will still bless us if only we can look unto the hill. Well, thank you for this wonderful word. These are always my final word before I go. First of all, you need to surrender your life to Christ. Number 2, stay motivated. Number 3, make your youth day count. Make the most of your youth. Thank you very much.